Hey guys, welcome back to Rush Truck Trophy Truck Build Part 16. So today we're going to run through the assembly of the rear trailing arms. So far I hope if you're building your own truck, I hope you're all enjoying it as much as I'm enjoying building these trucks. And if you're about to build one, then good luck with building everything, and hope these videos help you out. So with the trailing arms, again, you get your instructions. It's all laminated. It's got all the measurements on it. It's got everything there to help you out. So first thing with your trailing arms are your plates. Now you want to get a nice flat surface and clamp these plates down like that. Over here. Now I have done a few things just to shortcut this process so it's quicker for you to watch. But when you get this plate nice and straight, then you get this part, and again in your maps follow it. It's a nice 8mm thick piece of plate. This goes in and interlocks with these little notches that are in the thing, so get that in. Get a square in there, a 90. Even though when it interlocks it does sit at 90, but make sure it's a 90. Just tack it all in place and then weld it off. And keep this, put another couple of clamps in here and then weld that so that there's fully done. Once that's done, I've just put that in there for later reference, but once that's done, then move on to your tube. Now you get a piece of 2-inch chrome moly, CNC bent in your pack, which is this one. So it's already pre-bent for the right angle that you've got. Again, have a nice bit of flat, and what we want to do is we're going to attach our pivot tube to the end of the bar there. Now to get our lengths right, again on your map, you have measurements, everything, so you just lay this here nice. It only fits one way, fits in nice here. Now this pivot tube has to go in there. Like that. So the edge is going to go up against that. Now when you've got it there, you take a measurement from the centre here to your centre of your shock boss here, your shock hole, and that's how far that pivot is going to move with the distance. So just go off your map and you'll get that exactly right. Once you've got once you've marked it, bring it over. Lay it down on a nice bit of flat. Like so, and then we want a notch. Again, if you've done notching before, it's no problem. You know exactly what to do. If you haven't, it's just an easier way. So this is 2-inch tubes, half of 2 inches, 1 inch. So you grab your measure, 0 inch. So inch there, you bring it out and then you mark it off with a texter. So the mark, you got your mark. Then with your tube, you just lay on the outside there, halfway, and measure around. With my left hand, a bit steady. There you go. And that's your notch. Notched out with a grinder, and you will have to do it a couple of goes. That's what I prepared earlier. So once you've got it notched, again you lay it in there. This is all zero, this is all dead flat. And that's going to fit in there beautiful. Clamp it off. Bring it up there. You can see we just have to just trim that notching up there just to make it dead right. Clamp this tube, clamp this one. And we've got little plates underneath, so this tube is centre with this pivot tube, so that gives you your right height there. You can muck around with that, and I think it's about 8mm, but you'll have to double check. So pop that in there, weld him off. Again, clamp that, clamp this, because when you're welding, it's going to heat, it's going to shrink and do all these. You can hear it sort of grinding, making funny noises, want to stretch and pull. Once you've got it all welded, ta-da, prepared one earlier. Beautiful. Love the TIG. It's nice, real nice. Right, now we're going to put it into the arms. Remember, this one here is all welded off. You've got all this clamped down. That's going to sit in there. And just by sitting it there, it actually works out exactly right. So it sits right on. So you get a nice weld underneath there, the pipe lays in there. Then you get all your plates. Just going to take these clamps off so we can get to it. Now these plates, again, they got numbers on them and the map will tell you where to go. They just click in that, they've got little interlocking tabs. There's just a little bit of jiggling there to get him right in there. Look at that. In there. Just fit him in there nice. Now, once you got that there, sorry, a step before that, I was getting rushed. That plate there, before you put this plate in, you have to weld this tube onto this plate, all right? So you weld him on all through there, and the other side, weld all that up together. So now this is fixed to this plate. It's all straight. Other little checks too, you just whack a bit of 1.5" chromoly through there. You know this table's straight, you sit that on your chromoly. Keep that at 0. And you always know that it's exactly 0, so you can't mess that pivot up there so it's crooked. All right, so once you've got that in, all welded to this plate, let's do this again. That's going to go in there. Yeah, that's going to go in there. And that's in there, right, so it's locked in. Clamped on. Now, these are your shock things, 1/2 inch, and we've got 5/8 ones, so depending on what type of shocks and heims you're going to run. Little spacer, 1.5 inch, or we've got it just over 1.5 inch, just allow the shock heim to fit in there. So it's not much, and they fit in good. Now, if you can't fit these in, you might be a little bit out. Like this one? No, this one's going in. You might be a little bit out because when you welded it might have just pulled just a fraction. So get the die grinder and just go around these holes just a little bit to get these little shock bosses in there. That goes in there. That goes in there. And when you look down, you can see your spacings, all right? You've got like a fraction over and a fraction over. Fraction over. It's like a pinch of salt. Just a little bit. Look at that, that's perfect. All right. Now before we get on these plates, the leftover chromoly tube you have from cutting your rear cage is here. This is your leftover. Drill a hole, put your weld-in bung, your right-hand thread, 7/8 weld-in bung, slide it in, leave about 10 mil, and then weld him up. That fits your heim. Once you've got him welded up, you have another drill hole in here. That there will slide in. Look at that. That slides in. The edge here, line him up with the edge of there. Weld that up, you've got your heim. Now to double check and triple check, take a measurement from the centre of the heim to the centre of your rear bolt. On your map, you have that measurement. Now that will give you 123-inch wheel track on your truck. If you want a little bit longer, just pull him out. If you want a little bit shorter, just pull him in, or you can adjust your heim. So that's totally up to you, but that measurement off your map gives you 123 from centre to centre. So down there, weld him up, and then you can tiggle that up. Right, now these centre bits. These are cool, I like these. This is all chromoly sheet, and this interlocks everything. Absolutely beautiful. These etch marks, that's your mark. You can see those etch marks there. Now these holes, we've got little drain holes. So when we flip it upside down, you'll see if you get water or you're washing your truck, water in between your two shock mounts will run straight out of these holes here, which is pretty cool. All right, that fits in there. You've got this one. Mind you, all this is all welded up. I'm just showing you on the outside so you could, you don't have to watch me weld. That goes in there. It does fit perfect. When you tack it there, you tack each one and it fits in beautiful there without any gap. This one here, look at that. That is so cool, that laser cutting stuff. That just fits in there. So then you get a nice weld along there and another weld to hold this joint in there. So you've got that, weld it all off. Then you got this little cool one. That sits in there. You weld it all off. That looks pretty cool. Strength, but also a bit of a feature. This is the logo, the brand R for Rush Trucks. That just fits on there. Zzz, weld him up. And you're done. Absolutely strong. Because of these folds we've got in it, we're using 2-inch moly by 120 wall, so it's 3 mil. You've got that other 8 mil plate in the center there, so it gives it massive strength. Then we flip it upside down, or around the right way. We've got these little cool things that go in, interlock either side. That goes over the 8 mil plates, and it gives you a bit of a feature there as well. That's on the top. And then we put our bushes in. I'll show you the next one. We put our bushes in here. We've got little spaces here that are going to lock into the rear diff. And you're ready to go. So thanks for watching. It's a good part, these arms. And make sure you go off your instructions, which you will, because you got your center to center. You really can't sort of get it too wrong if you go off your mat. So to find out more, www.rushtruck.com.au. We've got Facebook as well, you can check that out. And I really hope you enjoy building your truck. And if you want any more information, check out the website. So thanks for watching, we'll see you for the next episode.